Hi everyone, you are watching Commerce King Academy. It is stated that we have been done all the illustrations of this chapter, which is general journal account. Yeah, after its illustrations, we have to do now its problems. Let's move toward problem number 1 of this chapter, which is quite simple in this video. So be focused on March 1st, 2005. The first transaction of Mr. Shakil's business is on March 1st. Shakil started his business with cash $100,000. This is the format of the original book of entry or journal account of Mr. Shakil's business. This is the format in which we will enter the transactions of Mr. Shakil's business as well as its entries. So let's start it with first transaction. We have been read it earlier, which is Mr. Shakil started his business with cash amounted $100,000. So cash account will be debit. Cash account debit against to capital account. To capital account. Right. With amount $100,000 and $100,000 with description: started business with cash. Second transaction of his business on March 5th, purchased goods for cash amounted $20,000. On 5th March, purchases account will be debit. Purchases account to cash account credit because purchases has been done on cash basis. With description: goods bought for cash amounted $20,000 and $20,000, right? After done transaction number 1 and second transaction, now the third transaction on March 6th, purchased goods on account or on credit basis amounted $10,000 from Ali, which is the supplier of the business. On 6th March, purchases account will be debit to Mr. Ali account will be credit because transaction has been done on credit basis. With description: goods bought for credit or on account basis from Mr. Ali with amounts $10,000. $10,000. Next transaction of his business is on 10th March, purchased furniture for cash amounted $8,000. On 10th March, purchased furniture. So furniture account will be debit with amounts $8,000 to cash account credit with $8,000 with description furniture purchased for cash because furniture purchased on cash basis. Next transaction is on 12th March, goods sold for cash. So cash is inward in the business and sales account will show the outage from the business. So cash account will be debit. Cash account with amount $24,000 because goods sold on cash basis. To sales account will be credit with amount $24,000 with description goods sold for cash, simple. Next transaction is on 14th March, sold goods on account with amount $12,000 to Aslam. Aslam will be or may called the customer of the business, right? On 14th March, Aslam account will be debit. We will enter the customer name because sales done on credit basis. So Aslam account will be debit with amount $12,000 to sales account credit. That's it. With amount $12,000 with description or detail. Goods sold on credit or on account basis. Next transaction is on 25 March, Ali account settled receiving amounted $300 as discount. Before entrance of this entry on March 25, which is Ali account settled receiving $300 as a discount, right? Before entrance, we recall the Mr. Ali account first. On March 6th, we have purchased goods from Mr. Ali amounted $10,000. On date 25, we pay and receive discount as $300. This entry will be on compound nature. Compound entry is the entry which have more than two accounts. So Mr. Ali account will be debit in this entry to cash account credit. Mr. Ali account actual amount was $10,000. Now actual paid by the business with 300 discount. So 10,000 discount 300, 9,700, and to discount received account will also credit to discount received account with amount 300 because both sides debit and credit will be equal. This is the basic rule of debit and credit. We have been read earliest videos. So we have paid to Ali $9,700 and received discount $300 with description: cash paid and discount received from supplier, which is Mr. Ali. That's it. This transaction as well as its entry has been completed here. The last transaction of Mr. Shakil's business is on March 26. Aslam account settled allowing $400 as discount. Same as last entry. In this entry, we will verify or recall the account of Mr. Aslam. So on March 26, Aslam account settled allowing $400 as discount. So recall the account of Mr. Aslam. On March 14th, we have done 2 sales on credit to Mr. Aslam with amount $12,000. On dated 26 March, we received cash from our customer, which is Mr. Aslam, with $400 with discount. So it will be count allowed from the business to Mr. Aslam. So cash account will be debit with amount 12,000 less $400, so $11,600, right? Because cash received in actual from Mr. Aslam, and also discount allowed will be debit against to Aslam account credit. Now we will enter the amounts discount allowed, which is $400, and whole amount of Mr. Aslam account, which was $12,000, with description: to verify our problem's solutions accuracy, we will verify debit and credit, also calls the totals of journal account and also called footings. These amounts also called footings. Thanks for watching this video. See you in next problems solution. Thanks for watching. Thank you all.